Swear no more going broke now. Might do a show in your town. Wait till I bring that. I'm on no road bounce.
I be paranoid, right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. I might go MIA, all up in my face. I don't go nowhere without my brothers, that's my gang. And all up in my space, just getting in the way. I got like 30 on my fingers, what more can I say? And I got 30 on my fingers, what more can I say, please? On the block from deep like KB. Every night they, but please don't call them shady. I got too much on the fight, so please don't try to me. I got too much on the face, so please don't try to me. I gotta for the look, already got good. I got a team full of and really gotta look crazy. I put in a cup, yeah, but that's my baby. I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. I might go MIA. I might go MIA.
MIA. I might go MIA.
I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're down for me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're down for me. See what? Teamwork made the dream work. Teamwork made the dream work. Teamwork made the dream work. Teamwork made the dream work.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We are at United Center in the Windy City. Tonight, the Chicago Bulls getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. Won by the Lakers. Ball. There's a pass stolen by Chicago to Chris Dunn. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go to Josh Hart. And the finish at the rim.
I tell you, he's so special, Ed. He makes the game look easy.
A lot of hard work to make it look easy.
Ed, I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. Did you know the Bulls are the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals series in their history?
6-0 right now. It helped to have a guy named MJ, but Jay, think about this. If he's not gone those 2 seasons, maybe it's 8 straight finals wins. Another chance on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Just remember an old saying here: you're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in, so it's time to get going.
And look out. Big finish at the rim.
It's easy to become mesmerized. Player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's a problem city.
Gets to the basket, but it's no good. Markkanen with the stuff.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Oh, they called the foul, Jay.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Kuzma. Chicago with the possession. And couldn't count the basket.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Lonzo Ball. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
That's out. Last touch by Josh Hart. Done. Won't go. To Ball. Oh, emphatic slam.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Shot no good there by Levine. Kuzma. Knocked loose. Bulls come away with it. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. The free throw is good. It's back to a 1-point game. Ball with the basketball. He'll run the offense. A bad pass, and the Bulls have it. To Chris Dunn. Won't go down.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Lets it fly from long range. His great vision to set it up. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Carter to Chris Dunn. Good look that time, but off the mark.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
To Levine. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
To Chris Dunn. Nothing going here on that drive. Kuzma to Ball. Stuffs it down with authority. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Rejected by McGee.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
It's James controlling the offense. Now whistle. We'll get a timeout called by Chicago as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Has a chance. Deep 2 there. Won't go. LeBron with it up top. The lead is 11. LeBron James. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Stuffs it down with authority.
That's how you punctuate a good first quarter. 3 more left to go, but you set the momentum for the second.
baseline, but the shot won't go. That's it for the first quarter, with the Lakers in command. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
The drive right to the basket. And the Lakers clear. Finish that.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Selden shot off the mark.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Wide open look won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
To James. He shoots. Oh, off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Tough shot for Markkanen. No good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Zach LaVine. It's denied by the King.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Markkanen. Parker. Won't go down. Lonzo with it. His guys holding the big lead. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Kuzma. Missed a wide open look. And they call it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Substitution being made in this one. James to Ball. Going to launch beyond the arc. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Goes to the left side. Has a look. Rondo off the mark. LaVine to Wendell Carter. Wendell Carter powers it through.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
To Ball. Oh, Lonzo Ball. He's now 5 for 6.
Lonzo Ball is so delivered the ball on time and on target. Let me break that down for you. The on time part means the ball isn't delivered 1 second too late or 1 second too early, but at the perfect time for you to go right into your shot or make a play. The on target aspect means that the ball is either delivered right in the pocket for a shooter or for a big, it hits you right in the chest so you can go up for a slam. With his head constantly on a swivel, it's safe to say that Lonzo Ball is already an elite passer.
Oh, a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Hart. To Ball. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Knocks down the first.
To the line, shooting 2.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Chicago possession. To Levine. Here's a chance from long range. Off the mark. And a putback slam. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
James to Josh Hart. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Ball. Shot won't go. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
Almost. Unlucky bounce. And the reward, he's going to the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Zach LaVine at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 82%. First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. LBJ.
In the second quarter.
To Kyle Kuzma. Oh, had him going there for a second. Oh, Carter with the rejection.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Gets to the basket and scores.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Whoa! Get that out of here!
Message sent, Jay. Kuzma. Oh, emphatic slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out. Out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to.
Bulls with the rock. From long range. That one off the mark. It's no good. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown. No
good. Defense catching a break there. 17-footer at the buzzer. It's good at the buzzer. Nice finish and more cash in the bank as we've hit the break. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Lakers didn't hold back in that opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Bulls did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Chicago Bulls.
Game track. Assists.
The Chicago Bulls are struggling to move the ball and create good looks for each other. What makes it worse is their opponent isn't having nearly the same problem.
Player of the half.
LeBron James was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half, and I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half.
Chicago basketball, done. Driving right to the basket. Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
James to Kyle Kuzma. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
Just like Linsanity in New York, Kuzmania took L.A. by storm his rookie year. There's no doubt he has crazy talent, but it's his heart that endears him to the fans and his teammates. Even though he was drafted late in the first round, Kyle Kuzma is the one.
Blocked away by Markkanen.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
It was right there.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
To Markkanen. Fires the three. They need something to go down. It's no good. And he finishes at the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Sacrificing everything for the loose ball. And scores. Strong take.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Beyond the arc for three. Not getting the bounce. Kuzma to James. Shot from the lane won't go. They love this hustle. To Markkanen. Markkanen slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Ball to Josh Hart. Deep left corner. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose, but really good habits to gain.
And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Levine to Parker. Jabari Parker. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Kyle Kuzma. Hart to James. Oh, he had him there for a second. And a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Luke Walton switching things up. He's got some new players out there.
Number 14, Brandon Ingram.
The shot rejected by Parker.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
It's James controlling the offense. Down for McGee. Scores from the post.
The assist from number 23, LeBron James.
JaVale McGee. There's a pass stolen by Chicago.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Trying to cash in. Here's Rondo with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? To Wendell Carter. 4-3. Cleans it up. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
And you best believe that every one of those that goes in fills the confidence meter.
LBJ with it. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Nothing going here on that drive. A bad pass, and the Bulls have it. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not sure what that was all about. It's no good. To Beasley. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Now the Bulls will take the timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this 3rd quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Into the game for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Return label included.
Offense might want to adjust here. That's his 4th block of the evening.
Couple of cracks at the line now.
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
And hits the first free throw. So he hits the first, misses the second. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Probably option 3 right there in the court, but every player is a threat. No excuse for that easy bucket.
Lonzo Ball off the mark. 17-footer at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. So far, it's been all Lakers. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
No, I missed a short one there. McGee powers it through. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
And count the basket inside.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Done to Zach LaVine. Can't miss those. There's a pass stolen by Chicago.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Jabari Parker rocking the rim. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Hart. For 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. To LaVine. Parker. Has a chance. Jabari.
So many players talk about, oh, my skill set is this or my skill set is that. How about your skill set is your effort on the defensive end? That's something we don't talk about as much as we need to.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Visit our team website for more details. Substitutions, Chicago.
A drive-by ball, but he can't finish.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side. Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
We used to hear that saying all the time, a 2 is a 2, keep it moving. No, a 2 isn't a 2. It can be a dagger sometimes when the defense has mental lapse like that. He deflates the energy of the D by making easy lays.
Lets it fly from long range. Can't connect. It's no good. To James. And a throwdown.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Oh, they called the foul.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Bulls with the basketball. Fires the 3, and the rebound comes to Kuzma.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Going to launch beyond the arc. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good. Oh, bad pass, and the Bulls have it. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
And they call it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Hart.
Into the game for LA.
Love the hustle. Sprawled out on the deck. That's out of bounds off a ball. Ball. Cleaning the offensive glass. Here's a chance from long range. He's been waiting a long time for that one to go down.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
From the painted area, won't go down. To Josh Hart. Kuzma to James. Kyle Kuzma. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
And he's going to the line to shoot.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
LeBron James. He's got 2 shots coming. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Two for 2 on that trip. From long range. And the Lakers able to grab the rebound. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Deep three, at the buzzer. The Lakers get the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.